Hi, I'm Gregg Deinhart with Washington Tuesday Subbuteo League, and today I'm going to talk to you about shooting and specifically chipping the Subbuteo ball.
One of the first mistakes a lot of people make is they don't actually get their fingers in the right position. Depending on where your base is, you either want your finger to come forward on your base or behind the base a little bit, and the only way you can tell is by practicing. So if you're having trouble lifting the ball, try your middle finger position either up in front here or a little bit behind. The next important thing is that when you actually strike the figure, that you have a nice fluid motion with the long follow-through. What's really important here is not how fast your finger goes, but how much your finger follows through. The length of your stroke is more important than the speed. So on this particular flick, even though I'm trying to chip it up in the air and over the goalkeeper, I might only swing my finger this fast with a little bit of backswing and a nice long follow-through. Now when you prepare to shoot, the first thing I like to do after I line up my finger to the front or the back of my base is to make sure that my flicking finger pulls back and I put actual pressure down on the pitch. This is going to help accelerate my finger through the shot and give me the best chance to strike the ball cleanly. So you'll see here that I'm just going to move it back a little bit, and then I'm going to bend it down and put a little bit of pressure. This enables me to flick forward with some speed without trying to generate speed without pressure. Put a little bit of pressure on the base and you can flick forward and you get your best results. For an example, I've brought the queen out here on the pitch and I'm going to attempt to chip the ball over the top of the queen's head and get it in the back of the net. So if my target is over the top of the queen's head right here, rather than try to aim it from the figure to the ball to the back of the net, I like to do it backwards. I like to take my target up here over the top of the queen's head, draw a straight line through the back of the ball. Where the straight line comes out on the other side of the ball, that's where I'm going to try to hit it with my figure. And if I take that same line and draw it straight through the back of my figure, that's where I know exactly where to put my hand. So once I've drawn the line from back here over the top of the queen's head, through the back of the center of the ball, through the back of the center of my figure, I can put my hand down here and I know I've got a pretty good chance of chipping the ball over the queen's head. Alright, so let's give it a try. So just to wrap up, remember, when you place your middle finger down, make sure you know exactly where it's going to be each time, and remember, each base is different. Put pressure down on the pitch before you start to shoot. When you follow through nice and high. And remember, when you line up your shots, line it up from the goal, through the back of the ball, through the back of the figure, and that's where you place your hand. Good luck for shooting.